I am back with the Forest of Enchantment tarot deck. I have here the box. Now what guidance, what wisdom are we seeking today? Yeah, that one was coming up. Now, last time we had a 4-card reading, but I think this time we shall see, but I'm feeling 3 cards. So first of all, we have the 4 of Boons. Now we have these 4 I'm not exactly sure what kinds of creatures they are. 4 of Boons. Trolls, that's what they are. Trolls are very fond of money, although they have little opportunity to actually spend it. Their avaricious nature drives them to try many schemes for increasing their wealth. These troll wives have set up a pie stand along the forest path, offering toothsome temptations to hungry travellers. But as much as they covet the glint of silver, the troll wives can't bring themselves to actually give up any of their pies. They scold all their customers away and sit moodily among far more pies than even they could eat. When you run into the troll wives, it means someone is feeling overly attached to material possessions. So is this you or is this someone else? Fear of scarcity distorts. I'll put my teeth back in. Distorts reality so that however much you have, it never seems like enough. This can lead to hoarding, literally or emotionally. Give up the greed to find peace of mind. Let someone else have some pie. There's plenty for all. So meaning at a glance, we have greed, poverty, consciousness, hoarding, fearful attachment to material possessions. So perhaps in the past you've been very low in funds and you don't want to find yourself again. So you're finding yourself hoarding things that you really don't need that many of. A closer look. Today's pies are shrewberry, mock hedgehog, and deep dish mangelwurzel. So yeah, I think that's a little joke given to us by the creator of the cards. Now we have our second card, which is the Green Mother. This is the 3rd card of the Major Arcana, so similar to the Empress of a regular tarot deck. So the meaning at a glance: feminine power, unconditional love, nature's bounty, generosity, fertility, and motherhood, beauty. A closer look. The Green Mother has wild currants, a symbol of fertility, entwined in her hair. Do you see them? I'm struggling to see them. So, come sit at the feet of the Green Mother and be sheltered by her love. That's a great start for a tarot card. She's the creative source who brings the life energy of the forest to fruition and birth. And she's the nurturer who welcomes newborns with her blessing kiss. She encourages the curiosity of her own precious green child, instilling a sense of wonder at the infinite variety of earthly delights. The little one clings to Mama for now, but grows braver as she learns that nature is her friend. The Green Mother shows us how we are each part of the natural world. So already I'm getting a sense of, you know, these people are hoarding things that they don't need, when what you actually need is around you, is people in your life, is nature, is, you know, everything that is given to us already. We don't need 100 mock wurzel pies or whatever that was. The Green Mother shows us how we are each a part of the natural world, like the trees and the brooks and the cuckoo's song. She teaches us to love ourselves as part of her creation. So you are who you are, not because of what you have, is what I'm getting from the connection of these two cards. It might look cool if you're driving this, or you have 100 of that, but is that really what's making you happy? The Green Mother is the embodiment of feminine power. She represents sexuality, the world of the senses, and unconditional love. She's the essence of fertility. Call upon her when you need an increase in earthly support, a creative push, healing, or comforting care. Now, interestingly, when I was reading that, and it said earthly support, I heard monthly support. Now, that immediately, with this being about mother, childbirth, things like that, I was thinking of a woman's monthly cycle. So perhaps being more in touch with nature is going to help with perhaps pains that you experience due to your monthly cycle, or just to help you take your mind off of it. The Green Mother wants you to remember that what you nourish is what will grow. So pay attention to where you put your energy. So again, is it worth your energy to hoard all of these things? Is it worth your energy to bake all of these pies and just have no use for them? Your energy would be better served in, says, feminine power, nature's bounty, things like that. Just knocking the card over. Yeah, so think more carefully of where you're putting your time and your energy. Perhaps spending it with your family is going to be worth more to you, and I'd say is worth more than all these things, that these quote unquote treasures that you're holding. Now, the third card we have is the Three of Challenges. So interestingly, we have the card number 3 in the major arcana, and then the 3 of Challenges. So at a glance, betrayal, a heartless decision, an abuse of trust, a stupid and unnecessary drastic action. Everyone involved is hurt. That's not a good start to a card. Magical brambles. Oh, this is a closer look. Magical brambles rapidly grow across the path. She has brambles in her hair. Rapidly grow across the path, springing from the anguished tears of the fleeing father. So interestingly, we have mother, child, and father. Perhaps there has been a family break, and who knows for what reason. Let's take a closer look. It is easy to get lost in the woods. So again, back to this nature. Of course it is the forest of enchantment, but it is easy to get lost in the woods. It is also easy to get rid of something there. Oh, to get rid of something there. So perhaps this man is leaving something in the woods that he... Oh, looks like he's leaving 2 children behind. Oh. So, yes, perhaps this is a man leaving his family. Is this... Perhaps you are one of these 2 children. Perhaps you are someone who has had to make a horrible decision to leave something behind. So we have: a desperately poor man has brought his little daughter and son far into the forest, intending to leave them to their fate. At home, only slow starvation awaits them. Perhaps among the wild beasts their end will be quicker. This is a terrible moment. It is the moment when a father abandons his children. The children are puzzled, but they trust him. They will wait here for his return. You've probably heard a tale like this before. Alas, there have been many children abandoned in the enchanted forest. In the stories, they frequently do quite well for themselves, but the brutal betrayal is not easily overcome. This card signifies a hardening of emotions and fateful decisions made in a moment of weakness and fear. It is a warning to protect yourself, and it also cautions against hurting others. There are many kinds of betrayal and many ways to break your heart. So what I'm getting is a more clear picture from reading that. We have this man who has hurt these two children. Perhaps this is generational, so it's very difficult. So I'm seeing this man and these children, this woman is in green, this woman is entirely green, made green perhaps by the forest, and these children have experienced abandonment, betrayal, and have had their hearts utterly broken. But we have this card that says, well, she loves others, she signifies childbirth, so perhaps it is up to you to break a generational cycle. Perhaps what happened to you in the past has made you scared to love, and so instead of seeking comfort in others, instead of seeking other people, instead of finding that closeness, you've decided that perhaps you want to turn to hoarding things, whether that's food like these trolls, whether that's money, possessions. But central to this is this woman, this very loving, caring, compassionate woman who has been these two people. And you notice that this is much brighter, well, it's in the middle. And oh, you have lots of little hedgehogs and baby hedgehogs and rabbits. So, you know, she has had like a dark past. She's had darkness in her life, but she has bloomed. She grows brambles, like these bushes that symbolize something in her past that she didn't, you know, she didn't enjoy. She couldn't look at the same way, but luckily she's taken that. She has stopped giving it power, and she's taken it within herself, and she's changing things for the better. So she's turning away from being a greedy troll. She is maybe finding forgiveness for this person who abandoned her. Or maybe just accepting that as part of her life, like the brambles, but not, you know, forgiving but not forgetting. Just absorbing it into her and not letting it affect her future. So yeah, good things can come from bad things. And that was quite a deep one today, so I hope that it was perhaps insightful. I hope that you can learn to become this loving woman, this really great example of acceptance and love, no matter what happened in the past. Okay, so I hope you all have a good rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.